Well, if you would, turn with me once again to the book of 1 Corinthians. We're nearing the end of the letter. We're looking this evening at 1 Corinthians chapter 15, verses 35 through 49. This is a very lengthy chapter about a wonderful subject, isn't it? About the resurrection. And I have to say, there is always some speculation as to what the resurrection body will be like. Be honest, if you're like me, sometimes you wonder, is heaven going to be like this? Are we going to be like that? What's our body going to be like in different ways? We kind of speculate and we wonder, don't we? But the question that Paul is encountering in the beginning of this passage is not just a question about speculating what the body will be like. This is actually a question from someone who would spurn the doctrine of the resurrection, particularly pointing back to verse 12, where we read Paul saying, "Now if Christ is proclaimed as raised from the dead, how can some of you say that there is no resurrection of the dead?" In the church in Corinth were evidently some individuals who were questioning whether there really was a resurrection. Now this might seem odd in your ears because the whole point of the church is by understanding that Jesus died, was buried, and raised again from the dead and ascended into heaven. Apart from those truths, there's no reason for the church to exist. But Paul is addressing that, and even in churches today, there are those who would deny the resurrection. So here in this passage is Paul's teaching about the resurrection body. This is the question that they have. Someone will ask, how are the dead raised? With what kind of body do they come? And here is Paul's answer. You foolish person, what you say